Hi everyone, welcome to Lovelight's YouTube channel. My name is Pam and I'll be taking you through a foundations class. If you have available for yourself a couple of yoga blocks, if you don't have any blocks, maybe water bottles will work, or a book. A blanket is nice if you have a blanket to sit on to bring the hips up a little higher, especially if you have tighter hips like I do myself. So anyway, let's go into a comfortable seated position. All right, so beginning to come into that seat, moving blessings away from the sits bones, rolling the shoulders up to the ears, down the back. And just for a moment, plant the hands behind you, tenting those fingers, and just press the chest forward. Begin to close the eyes softly as you lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Now gently bring the hands to rest onto the knees. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Inhale nose. Exhale sigh. And last one, inhale. Exhale. So now let the breath work be in through the nose. And back out through the nose. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling slowly. Listening to the sound of your breath. Listening to your rhythm. So letting go of anything that happened before you got to your mat. Just focusing on this breath, this rise and fall. Quieting your mind, preparing for practice. Keeping your thoughts positive. We are what we think we are. So think nice thoughts. Be patient with yourself. Show compassion. Whenever the mind wanders, just come back to breathing. I'm going to stay here for 5 more mindful breaths. Just meditating on the rise and fall of the belly. The rise and fall of the breath. And one more this way. Nice. And when you're ready, just bring your hands to your heart. Your prayer position. And just choose and set your intention for your practice. So allow your intention to be a single positive word, something you may like to invite more of into your life. So what is it you need more of? Patience, guidance, gratitude, compassion for yourself as well as others, courage. What is it you'd like to see more of for your life? Repeat it to yourself 3 times, sending that intention out into the universe. And then we'll let it go. We'll bring the hands to rest back down onto the knees. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, just let the chin meet the chest. And just let the weight of the head stretch out the back of the neck, releasing tension, releasing stress, and try to relax there through the hip creases. Good. When you're ready, next roll, so bring your chin over to the right shoulder, make a big circle in the sky. Exhale as chin comes back down to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Slow it down. Observe. Listen to all the creaking, crackling sounds of that cervical spine. And then the next time your chin comes down towards the chest, just go the opposite way. Connect breath with movement. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, all the way around. Meet with the chin at the chest. And then gently bring the head up to center. You can flutter those eyes open if you like. Just lean back. Just enough so that you can crisscross. Opposite foot in front, not the favorite one. And readjust the blessings. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, arms come up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, chin to chest, palms float back down. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we float back down. And just continuing this way, riding the breath, the inhale and the exhale. Good. Next time your palms come up to the sky, take a peek at those palms. Take a dip in the elbows. Chin comes to the chest. Elbows reach for the ceiling. Biceps squeeze the ears. Keep that tall spine. Engage the belly. Nice. Inhale, reach. Arms come up overhead. Separate those hands. And then take a twist to your right. So twisting to your right, that left hand's on the right knee. Get tall as you inhale. As you exhale, roll that right shoulder back, look over that right shoulder, and get twisted. 3 more breaths. Every inhale, create length. Every exhale, try to move into some space. Relax the shoulders. Soften your jaw. 1 more breath. Inhale, bring yourself back around. Exhale, twist it to the other side. So tall inhale, lead with the chin, roll that shoulder back, twisting. Now your body's going to follow your eyes, so look a little harder behind you. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, bring yourself back around the center. Exhale, hands to the heart, hands come onto those knees. Take an inhale, push the chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. So we do a little seated cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Riding the breath. Next next time you're forward, stay there, and then start your trunk rolls. Chin to chest, belly button to spine. And your trunk rolls can be all the way up here. Depending on how flexible you are in the hips, the low back, maybe you gradually start to come all the way towards the floor, using the hands to press yourself even closer to the earth. You're never forcing them. Breathe. And then the next time the body's forward, let's just go the opposite direction. Gently working into those hips. Nice. Last time all the way around. All the way back up to center. We'll pause. We're going to take our legs, stretch them out in front. So stretch your legs out in front. You can come down off that blanket if you like, or see if you need it for that extra height. Flex the feet in towards the face. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, start to hinge. So you want to reach where your wall and ceiling meet. And when you can't come any further, bring the hands down wherever they want to land. That may mean that they land here in the thighs, maybe they're in the shins or the ankles. Keep a nice flat back. Inhale. Exhale. Reach just a little forward. We want to be sure that we're not keeping that nice long back, reaching nose towards the toes. 3 more breaths. Ideally, the belly starts to land onto the thighs. Feel the chest head towards the knees. One more breath. Let the hands frame the knees. Press yourself up straight. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, take a twist to your right. So a nice twist to your right with the legs extended. Look over that right shoulder. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, bring yourself back around to center. Exhale, twist into the left. Tall inhale. 1 more. And then gently bring yourself all the way back around. Start to hinge, float forward into that fold. See if the feet are in the reach. They don't have to be. Again, hold the ankles, the shins, wherever you are. And take that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Reach just a little further. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, last one. Let the hands come next to the knees, frame the knees, press yourself up straight and strong. We're going to bring our right hand to the back of your right knee. Draw that knee in, tuck that foot right underneath that thigh and start to flex through that left foot. Big inhale, we reach. Bring the body towards that leg, hinge, fold, try to reach for the toes, grab what's available. Even holding on to the floor, lift. Fold. Three more breaths. 2. Feel that little bit of twist as the right shoulder is starting to creep forward. Hands again, frame that knee. Press yourself all the way up. Bring your right leg back behind you. So bring your right leg behind you. Your left foot is going to line up with your right knee. Get tall as you inhale. Reach forward. See if it's going to feel nice to fold forward over that shin. This may be too much. You may want to fold over your thigh. Long spine wherever you are. Hinge, reach forward. You want to come down so that you can rest your forehead. And that may mean bringing a block underneath the forehead. Perhaps you stack your arms. You want to bring your forehead to a surface. You want to flex through this front foot. It becomes a hip opener as well, as this aids in any sciatica, stag pose. We refer to this one. So while you're here, come back to that rhythm of your breath. Eyes can be closed if that feels nice. Good. Staying here for 5 more. Draw that belly in towards the spine. Start to press yourself all the way up. And then in any way that works for you, that you can get your legs unraveled, bring the legs back out straight. Good. Once you're there, just windshield wiper those feet. Again, we'll sit up nice and tall. We'll move the flesh away from the sits bones. Left hand's going to grab the back of that left knee. We're going to tuck these left toes right underneath the thigh. Press into that right extended foot. Bring the arms up overhead. Body comes towards that leg. Hinge. Start to fold. See what may be in your reach. Shins, ankles, maybe the foot. You can hold on to the floor wherever you can keep a flat back. Take that inhale. Make space. Exhale. Reach. Maybe the hands start to crawl a little more forward. Beginning to pull the left shoulder forward, and maybe the right pulls a little back. Becomes somewhat of a twist. 3 more breaths. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, empty. One more here. Let the hands come to frame that front knee. Press yourself up straight and strong. We're going to take our left leg. Bring your left leg behind you. You can already tell this is not my favorite side. Bring that right foot so that that front arch lines up with the knee. Think about where you would like to be, over the shin or over the thigh. Get tall as you inhale. Hinge forward. Flex this front foot. See if you get here and you're like, there's no way. Head up over your thigh. Use that block if you need to create a surface for your forehead. Come on down. Rest. Begin to breathe. Flexing that front foot. Good. 5 breaths here. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, navel, spine. All right, last one here. And then when you're ready, draw the belly in, protect the back, bring yourself all the way back up. Once you're there, unravel. So unravel those legs, bring them back to the front vieward mat, and then just windshield wiper. Take your thumbs now, grab them right there into that hip crease, roll the shoulders up, down the back, walk one hip back, then the other. Flex your feet in. Bring the arms out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Hinge, reach, try your fold on for size. If this is too much hamstring, give a little bend to the knees. Three more breaths. And then everyone, for the last two breaths, if you don't have your knees bent a little, bend your knees just a little. Begin to feel the stretch, the release in the low back. Let the shoulders get a little heavier as you surrender to gravity. One more breath. So let your belly stay where it landed. Bring your hands to frame your knees. Press yourself up straight and strong. And then we'll make our way right into tabletop. So let's come into our tabletop position, hands and knees. So once you get to hands and knees, you line your shoulders over your wrists, your hips that go right over your knees. You engage the belly. You spread the fingers wide. Look between the knees and hide your feet if you can see your feet. Now as you inhale, sink, gaze up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. So we inhale for cow. And we exhale for cats. And then just continue like this. Creating spine flexibility. Working the abdominals. Stretching the back. Massaging the thyroid and the parathyroid glands. 3 more. 2. Last one. And we'll come to stillness. We're going to bring the weight into our left hand. You're going to bring your right arm up to the sky. Roll the wrists. Go the opposite way. And then thread. Bring that right arm all the way down and over. You're going to bring your right cheek, right shoulder to your mat. Stay here if this is plenty. You can take your left fingertips and walk them out, tent them. Get a big stretch through the armpit. One more breath. And if you'd like to take a quick variation, bring your left hand back next to your face. Bring your left foot out to your right to your fingertips. Left arm up to the sky. Flip that palm. Tuck that hand right there into that front pocket. And again, if none of this feels wonderful, you do not have to do it. One more breath. And then unravel. Bring that hand back down next to the face first. Engage the belly. Press yourself up. Bring everything back to your tabletop. And then just wag the tail, let the head be heavy. And then we'll do the other side. So when you're ready, left arm up to the sky. Roll out the wrists. Go the other way. Thread that needle, bringing the left shoulder, left cheek all the way down to your mat. Push the hips high. Reach the fingertips out in front. Tent them, big stretch. Engage the belly. Variation if you want. So the right hand will come back next to the face. Right foot comes out to the left fingertips. Right arm up to the sky. Flip that palm. Tuck right into that imaginary pocket. Peel the shoulder back. Maybe take a peek towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Soften through the face. Relax your jaw. And then when you're ready, unravel. Bring that arm back down next to the face first. Press yourself up. Bring that leg back. Come on back and wag your tail. Now once you come back, set up that table once again. So set up that table. Bring the right foot back so that it touches the back edge of your mat. Start to pick up that foot. Flex through that heel. Extend the left arm and balance. So keep extending in opposite directions. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bend in that right knee. Take the left hand, reach back, give that heel a little tap. Inhale forward. Exhale, tap. Inhale. This time as you exhale, see if you can grab hold of that foot. Once you get your foot, kick the foot into the hand. So kick, 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 and then gaze up towards the sky. Challenge that balance and go over your left shoulder. And then extend back into that balancing table. And then bring it all back. Wag the tail. Roll out the wrist. Nothing's supposed to hurt. Other side when you're ready, so left foot extends. Lift with the heel. Press into that left hand, right arm reaches. Balancing that table. One more breath. Extend and reach. Inhale, exhale, bend that knee, reach back, tap. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach back and tap. Grab that foot. Kick, 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 kick. That gets you the back bend. Gaze up towards the ceiling. And then look over your right shoulder. Challenge your balance. One more breath. Kick. Extend. Reach back out. Balance and hold. Bring it all down. Wag the tail. Bring the knees wide. Let the big toes touch. Bring your heel, your bum all the way to your heels. Press into the hands. Bring the forehead to rest on a surface. So it could be stacked forearms. It could be your block. Offer the head support. Breathe here. One more breath. Nice. And then from here, come back into your tabletop knees. Keep the hands extended out in front, curl the toes under. Take an inhale, sink the belly, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, sink. Exhale, cat. Last one. Inhale for cow. This time as you exhale, pick up the knees, lift the hips high to the sky, straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Look in between the feet, hide your heels. Press evenly into the hands as you press the hips high to the sky. Pull the thighs to the back of the room. Two more breaths. One more breath. Bring your feet wide, one foot on each side of the mat. Bend the knees, walk the hands back to meet the feet. Grab opposite elbows, hang ragdoll. Decompress the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Rock side to side. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Have lots of bend in the knees. Decompress, make space. One more breath. Good. Let the arms hang heavy. Climb the hands onto the shins. Press into the shins, lift up for a flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Big bend in the right knee. Plant your hand underneath your face, your right hand. Now, if that's not comfortable, bring a block underneath that hand. So big bend in the right knee. You lift left arm up to the sky. You stack shoulder over shoulder, wrist over wrist. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back around slowly. Take your time. Good. Left hand underneath the face. Big bend in that left knee. Inhale. Left, right arm up to the sky. Take that inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring yourself all the way back. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend in the knees. Bring the forearms onto the thighs. Cats and cows. So inhale, gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Coming back to that neutral spine. Bring the hands back down to the floor. Walk back out into that down dog. Once you get there, bring the feet closer together, about hips width. Take an inhale, rise up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, sink the heels. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Look to the hands, bend the knees. Walk the hands and the feet back up towards the top of your space. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet, come all the way up to standing. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And just for a moment, close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. So now we'll do our half sun salutation. So if you have blocks are nice to use to bring the floor a little bit closer to you. If you don't have blocks, I said, don't worry about it. Just don't stress or strain. So up at the top of our mats, shoulders come up to the ears. We'll roll them down the back. Palms face the front of the room. Inhale, reach palms touch. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet, come all the way up to standing. And then hands come to your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we'll add on. So inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, we'll swan dive. Take that lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. A big bend to the knees as you look forward. You're going to shoot your right leg back. And then notice how we line up the front knee with the front ankle. And you want to look forward. This is where the blocks are nice. You can even bring them up as high as you need to keep that back nice and forward. You don't want to sink and round just so that you can reach the floor. See the difference? So yes, blocks. Nice. If you have. Lower that knee. Uncurl. Left hand to the left thigh. Right arm reaches out front. Peel the body up. Good. Low crescent lunge. Left arm meets the right. Take that inhale. Sink a little lower. Exhale. 2 more breaths. See if you'd like to look up to the sky. 1 more breath. Gently bring yourself back, hands frame that front foot, walk the blocks back, hands back, flex the front foot. And gently pulling that right hip back. You want to feel this left hamstring. And then just bend in the elbows as you bow over your left leg. Nice. 1 more breath. Looking forward. Plant the again. Start to get bouncy in the legs so that you bounce the back foot up to meet the front foot. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet, come all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms and look overhead. Exhale, we swan down. Half lift. Exhale. Bend in the knees, look forward. Left leg shoots back. So we'll do the same thing. Line it up. Front knee over front ankle. Lower that knee, uncurl. Looking forward. Right hand to that thigh. Just start to sink. You want to feel it here again. Left hip flexor. Left arm reaches forward. Heel yourself up. Right arm reaches. Take that inhale. Sink for the exhale. Maybe start to gaze up towards the sky. One more breath. Hands to the back of the heart. Frame that front foot. Walk yourself back. Flex this front foot really hard. Inhale, make length in the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows. Take that bow. Pull the left hip back. It wants to creep forward. Pull it back. Right toes hard towards the sky. One more breath. And then you set yourself up. So look forward. Engage the belly. Walk yourself back. And curl those back toes. Look forward. Start to bounce. Bounce the back foot up to meet the front foot. Half lift. Exhale. Press to rise. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale. Hands will come to your heart. We'll breathe in. We'll breathe out. Okay. Inhale. Arms reach. Come all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way down. So now take a look at your feet. I like to squeeze my feet together, my ankles together, shins, calves, knees. Climb the hands onto the thighs. Press, allow the arms to go straight. Push the bum towards the back of the room. Wiggle your toes. Heading towards chair. Arms reach. Squeeze those knees together. Arms can extend up over the head if you'd like. Take an inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Deep bend to the knees. Second chair. Climb those hands onto the thighs. Walk your way up. See if arms can extend up overhead. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press to rise. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Step back to a down dog. Now once you get to that down dog, take an inhale. Exhale out the mouth. One more. Good. Bring those feet together. Come high up onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees. Take little hops or little steps all the way up to the top of your space. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Press. Come all the way up to stand. Hands to hearts. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. So we're going to balance. We're going to do our eagle. So eagle pose with blocks. So for the first one, we're going to have our blocks on each side of our foot. We're going to come to a chair. So come down into a chair. Take all the weight into the right foot. Start to pick up the left foot. cross it over. Now, if you don't have that eagle where you wrap the foot around the back of the calf, you have the block right here. Bring arms out in front. Left arm crosses under right. Cross high above those elbows. Palms touch, maybe. Inhale. Exhale, you start to sink. So you sink and you squeeze. Keep the body upright as you sink. Squeeze those legs together, squeeze the arms together. Elbows off the chest. Bring the wrists a little forward. One more breath. Now we're going to press into that standing leg, rise up. Unravel. Arms up overhead. One-legged Tadasana, flex that foot hard. Good. When you're ready, just start to hinge. We're just going to reach back as far as we can, and then bring the hands onto the hips. Bring both feet to face the front. Bring the arms out to a T. So you want to line your wrists and your ankles up. All right. When you're ready, bringing that right foot to face the front of the room. Back foot stays where it is. Big inhale. Big exhale. Bend in that front knee. And then look out over your right ring finger. Warrior two. Nice. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Sink for the exhale. One more. Now we have that big bend in that front knee. Take your back hand, your left hand. Give yourself a hug behind the back. Take your right hand, palm to the sky, reach forward. Reach back, coming into that reverse warrior. Bend a little deeper in that front knee. Take an inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, come forward. You're going to bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Palm's going to face the sky. Now look over your left shoulder. Release your left arm all the way up to the sky. Reach first, sink, and then float that arm over your left ear. Extended side. Peel the body open. 2. 1 more breath. Press into those strong legs. Bring yourself all the way back to that warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Bring the hands down to the sides. We'll do the other side. So bring that right foot in, left foot out. Front heel's going to line up with that back arch. Arms extend. Inhale. Exhale, big bend first. Then look out over your left ring finger, warrior 2. Widen the stance if you need, if it's available. The wider the stance, the more difficult the posture. Take a peek, make sure you can see your left big toe. 1 more breath. Bring that right arm, wrap it behind the back, give yourself a hug. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Sink a little further into that front knee if you can. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, come on forward. Bring that forearm to that thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Release the right arm all the way up, and then cross it over the right ear. Extended side angle. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. 3 more breaths. 2. 1 more. Press in the strong legs. Bring yourself back to that warrior 2. And then straighten out. Yikes. Release those arms. Hands onto the hips. Both feet facing the front of the room. And then heel toe. Heel toe. heel toe, all the way back up to the top of our space. So we're going to still have your blocks handy. I'm just going to switch so I'll be on the right side of you guys. And then we're going to do our eagle on this side. So let's do a little reset first. I always like to call it. So come into your space, be grounded. Inhale, arms. Exhale, slowly. Take your time. Half lift and down. Exhale, fold. Press into those feet all the way up. Hands to heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, so eagle on this side. Eagle pose, Gardandasana. So get settled into the left foot. Hands onto the hips. Come on to the tippy toes of the right foot. So if you start to pick up this right knee, cross it up as far as you can. Maybe you wrap that foot around that calf. And if you don't have it yet, use your block. So cross the leg over, bring the foot onto the block. Extend the arms out. Bring the right arm under the left, cross high above the elbows. A better shot at getting those palms. Roll the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. So you want to get shorter in your eagle, but you want to squeeze everything together. Squeeze the arms together. Have the elbows off the chest. Maybe the wrists start to reach a little more forward. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. So we're going to press into that standing leg. So press into that left leg, start to rise, unravel. Take your time. While means is working, start to hinge, reach that foot back as far as you can, and then just bring both feet to face the front again. Palms towards the floor, check in with the wrists, the ankles, see if they line up. Good. Palms up to the sky this time. Inhale, open the heart. As you exhale, float forward. Arms can stay extended or bring hands onto the hips. Come all the way down. And if the floor is not in your reach, bring a block underneath your face. Half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold, bend the elbows. Bringing the fingertips in line with your toes. Let the head be heavy. Hips go high. Three more breaths. Making sure the toes are slightly in, the heels are a little bit out. One more breath. Nice. So when you're ready, bring the hands back underneath the face. Start to fire up the legs. Hands come onto the hips. Little bend to the knees if you need. Press down into those feet, rise up. Beautiful. Bring those arms back out to that T. This time, let's bring the left foot towards the front of the space. Take that inhale. As you exhale, start to reach. So left arm keeps reaching, 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 reaching. When you can't go any further, that's when you just windmill. Now you can just hold on to your shin right here. If you happen to have one of those blocks, you can have a block on the inside or the outside of that foot. Notice the difference. 3 more breaths. Keep pressing down into those strong legs. Engage. 2. 1 more. Now, press into those feet. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Come all the way back up. And then just reverse your triangle. Stay for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Nice. Bring yourself back. Hands onto the hips. Let's switch. So we're going to bring my block over here. We're going to bring the left foot back in. Right foot's going to be out, facing the short edge of the mat. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. As you exhale, start to hinge. So you're just hinging, and then when your heart is just about over your thigh, that's when you windmill. Now you can come right to that block. Come to your shin, stacking shoulder over shoulder, wrist over wrist. Shoulders are away from the ears. You look up at that left thumb is ideal. If your neck hates it, look at your right toe. 2 more breaths. Soften the face, relax the jaw. Send all the attention into this twist in your strong legs. Press into those feet, squeeze the inner thighs together. Come all the way back up. Reverse. Take that inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just bring yourself back. Bring both feet so that they face the front of your space, and then just heel toe it all back together. All the way back up. Shake it all out. So come up to the top. Bring your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Lift and reach. Inhale. Exhale. Swan dive. Half lift. Exhale. Fold. Big bend to the knees is going to bring you down to your seat. So come all the way down to your seat. Once you get to your seat, make sure you just have one of your blocks handy. And then we're slowly going to come all the way down. So come all the way down to your space. Make sure you have enough room behind you to lay down. And then once you get here, bring one knee into the chest and the other knee to the chest, and just make some circles on the ceiling. This will feel nice for the back. Go the other way, a few nice circles. And back to stillness. Right knee into the chest, left leg up to the sky. Lower the left leg. Draw that right knee in. Draw the right knee across the chest. Bring that foot on top of the left thigh. Left hand to the knee. Foot over to the left. Gaze out over the right. Spinal twist. Relax the shoulder away from the ear and let that right ear be heavy. 2. One more. Slowly bring yourself back onto your back. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Other side. So we'll bring the left knee in. We'll shoot the right leg up to the sky. We'll flex that foot, and then we'll slowly lower it all the way down. Drawing that left knee in. Cross it over the chest, bring the foot to the thigh, right hand to the knee. Extend the left arm, full spinal twist. 3, 2. So relaxing the left shoulder. You want both shoulders to stay on your mat. You want the left ear to get even heavier. As you begin to sink into your space, breathing in, breathing out. And then we'll gently come back onto our back. Plant both feet, one foot on each side of the mat. Just start to let both knees float over to the right. Bring the knees back to the top. Let them go over to the left. This is a lovely low back release. One more time to the right. Last time to the left. We'll come back to center. We'll pause. We'll walk the feet closer towards the bum. We'll take our block. We'll press into our feet. We'll lift our hips. Bring your block. Or if you don't have a block, you have a couple of blankets you can stack, a couple of pillows, maybe something to elevate. If you don't have anything at all, you can simply just bring your feet straight up to the sky, just like this, but without the block. We call that waterfall. This we call a supported shoulder stance. Breathe. Reversing gravity. Taking pressure off the joints. Allowing internal organs to rest. Flushing the belly with fresh blood. The chest, the heart, the face. Five more breaths here. And feel free to stay as long as you like. You can always pause your video and stay as long as you want to. Heart healthy, beneficial for circulation, for anxiety, for our moods. It's wonderful. It's very helpful. The list is long. I invite you to Google inversions or even lights up the walls, another one of my favorites. All right, from here, let's bring the feet down one at a time. Plant the feet, press into the feet, and lift the hips. We'll slowly lower. Bringing yourself all the way down. Walk the feet out. One foot on each side of the mat. Inner knees touch. Hands hang out on the belly. Two breaths here. One more breath. All right. When you're ready, we're going to head toward your Shavasana, your corpse pose, final relaxation. And ideally, you lay flat. You let the legs extend. You let the feet flop open. Arms next to the body. Palms face the ceiling for a receptive manner. Now, if you could hear and none of this feels 100% comfortable, bring something under the knees so that they're a little tented like such. Or maybe you have a blanket at home and you'd like to have your head elevated a little bit, or a pillow. Whatever works for you, I invite you to go ahead and get into that space. I'm going to take you through a guided meditation to bring you a little further into your relaxation. So once you're settled, let's take an inhale through the nose, fill up the belly. And then exhale with a sigh. One more inhale, nose. Exhale, sigh. So now let all the breath just be easy. Let it be soft. Inhaling peacefully. Exhaling peacefully. So just letting go. As you lie here, and as you inhale, just quietly say to yourself, let. as you exhale, say to yourself, go. Inhaling left. Exhale, go. Let go of any tension that may be remaining in your feet or toes. Inhaling left. Exhale, go. Let go of the calves, the shins. Let go of the kneecaps and the backs of the knees. Let go of the thighs, the front, and the back. Inhaling left. Exhale, go. Let go of the hands, the fingers, the knuckles. Let go of the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the biceps. Inhale left. Exhale, go. Let go of heavy hips. Surrender to gravity. Feel the gentle rise, the gentle fall of your belly as you inhale left. Exhale, go. Let go of the rib cage, the low back, middle back. Let go of the top back. Let go of any stiffness or tightness in your chest. Feel the warmth around your heart. Inhale left. Exhale, go. Allow the collarbones to feel wide. Let the throat be soft. It's okay to be quiet. Allow the face to soften. The jaw releases. The cheeks become smooth. Relax your eyebrows. Smooth out the top of your head. Soften the scalp. Inhale left. Exhale, go. begin to awaken by wiggling fingers and toes, rolling out ankles and wrists, gently moving the head from side to side. Taking a big stretch when you're ready, arms reach overhead, toes point away, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then drawing the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a hug. And then just gently make your way to your right side. Using your right arm as a pillow, we pause, keeping the eyes closed for just one more moment. What if our religion was each other? If our practice was our life? If prayer our words? What if the temple was the earth? If forests were a church? If holy waters, the rivers, lakes, and oceans? What if meditation was our relationships? If the teacher was life? If wisdom was self-knowledge? If love was the center of our being? What if? Gang of Whites. When you're ready, come on up to that comfortable seat, just keeping the eyes closed, bringing the hands to the heart in a prayer position. Let's take an inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you have peace. Thank you for sharing your beautiful practice. Namaste. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Lovelight's YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more videos.